for Co-op Speedway. All right, here's your lineup in the pure stock division for heat number 1. Starting on the pole in the car number 3 is Ethan Friesen. Outside in the 2 rent is Darcy Basaraba. Inside row 2 in the 1K is Kevin Delane. Outside in the 16, this is Evan Schroeder. Inside row number 3 and car number 20 is Nick Adet. And outside in the newer Mustang, the 9 is Les McRae, sponsored by Archangel Fireworks and Santana Kennels. That is a cool looking Mustang outside of row number 3 out of Marquette, Manitoba. Les McRae at the wheel, of course, his brother Lee, also out of Marquette, Manitoba, competes in the modified division here in our Pro Racing Series on Thursdays. But that Mustang that you're looking at outside of row number 3 was built over the winter, and it is a cool looking car, no doubt about that. Not very many laps on that car this year so far. All right, getting ready to go here in our pure stock division. Montana's Cookhouse 2 rent is Darcy Basaraba. Of course, those rental cars you see out there can be rented from Derek Pollock. He has a fleet of 3 of them, and you can actually rent those cars. He brings them to the racetrack full of fuel for you. Also gives you a helmet, a suit, and everything you need. And if you've ever wanted to take a crack at the big 0.4 mile oval, that is likely the most economic way you can do it without having to buy a car yourself and trying it out. It has brought a lot of people into the sport, so hats off to Derek Pollock for all his help with the rental car program. We're getting ready to go now with the pure stock division. It is heat number 1, and green flag is out. Here we go. Charging into turn number 1 and 2. It is the 3 looking good. That is Ethan Friesen, but look at that Mustang we talked about from 6th. And now battling 3 wide and almost 4 wide into turn number 3. Wow. McRae way high in the Mustang. In the car number 9, and ooh, is he going to get pinched? He does, but he gets through. Yeah, that's carrying some speed, isn't it? Les McRae from 6th to 1st in less than a lap. Kevin Delane in the 1K coming through the pack now. That's the Westbrook Manufacturing Aspen 1K, former points champion in the pure stock division. Now the 20 with a good run, that's Nick Adet. Ooh, look at this 3 wide once again. McRae is slowed down. Adet in the 20 car is your leader. What a great race. No doubt about it, the best race of the night so far. Several times these drivers have been 3 wide, almost 4 wide at times. Well, the battle continues up front between the 20, the 1K, and the 3 of Ethan Friesen. Les McRae in the Ford Mustang is gone. Kevin Delane started in the 3rd starting position, is now 2nd. Ethan Friesen, who is 3rd, started on the pole, and Adet started 5th and is now 1st. So Adet certainly the big mover on the racetrack outside of Les McRae, who is done for this one at least. Now Adet in the car number 20 appears to be slowing. Nick Adet is definitely slowing. Your leader has dropped to 3rd. White flag is out, 1 to go. New leader, the Aspen 1K of Kevin Delane. What a tough break for the 20. of Nick Adet. The car that started 6th and went to 1st is out of the race, and the car that started 5th and went to 1st is now stopped on the front straightaway. Seems the third row starting position is bad luck in heat number 1 of the pure stock division. McRae in the pits, and now Nick Adet stopped at the entrance to turn number 1 on the front straightaway. All right, our Winnipeg Collision push truck to the front straightaway now to remove the 20 of Nick Adet. That'll leave just 4 competitors on the racetrack. This should be a green-white checkered situation. You'll see our safety official bringing out the orange cone onto the front straightaway. Now, how that works is, when they come out of turn number 4 on the restart, our starter will wave the green flag, and all the cars must stay single file right to that cone. Once they pass the cone, on our side of the cone, they must stay to the outside of the cone, but once they pass the cone, they can pull out a line and try to make a pass. One lap to green. The 1K is your leader, sponsored by Westbrook Manufacturing in Aspen. Then it is the 3 of Friesen, the 16 of Schroeder, and the 2 Rent. That is Darcy Basaraba. 4 cars in a green-white checkered situation. Kevin Delane looking to take another race win here out of the pure stock division. Following this, we'll have another pure stock heat race, heat number 2. Green flag is out. Ethan Friesen taking a run now at the 1K of Kevin Delane, but Delane pretty smooth out of turn number 2. But now Friesen takes another run. Delane does not get into the corner very well. White flag is out, and we've got another new leader. The Mid-Canada suspension number 3, Ethan Friesen. He started in the number 1 spot on the pole, and now Kevin Delane takes it away from him. What a great race this has been. More lead changes in this one race than we've seen all night. Uh-oh, Schroeder goes around. Checkered flag is out. Your winner, Kevin Delane, followed by the Mid-Canada suspension 3 of Ethan Friesen. Then it'll be the 2 Rent of Darcy Basarama and the 16 of Evan Schroeder. Wow. All right, still one more pure stock heat to go, and if this race is as competitive as this one was, well, I'll tell you, we're in for a good one. Starting on the pole in pure stock heat number 2 for Montana's Monday Night Racing. The 92 is Alex Hebert. And on the outside, the 33R is Rod the Rat Delane. Inside row number 2 in the 23 is Kyle Pellers. He drives that Pellers Ventilation number 23. And outside row number 2 in the 4th starting position, sponsored by Big Block Auto and Farm Supply in Stonewall, the 21 is Brett Proctor. Inside row number 3 in the 4 for Rent is John Ford. And rounding out the field in the 3 for Rent is Derek Pollock. Derek's going to drive one of his old rental cars. Derek, of course, has competed in the Super Stock division here at Red River Co-op Speedway, in the Super Truck division, the Pure Stock division. He has won plenty of an enduro race. Those are the series we had years ago where they ran multiple laps, like 200 lappers at times, and we have since changed to this Monday night format. But Derek Pollock will drive the 3 for Rent outside of row number 3 in the 6th starting position. Ethan Friesen in the car number 3 going up onto the scale area. And our heat number 2 for Pure Stocks is ready in the pits. Hosting an event and looking for someone to take the stress of cooking away? Call Montana's to have them cater. They offer a wide variety of entrees, appetizers, and desserts. Book your event today with one of their 3 Winnipeg locations. All right, cars looking good. They are lined up and set to fly for Pure Stock Heat number 2. Eight laps on the Pepsi board. Alex Hebert, the 92 car, will be your pole sitter. Rob Como looks them over as they come out of turn number 2. And we are racing. Rod the Rat Delane hops out to the number 1 spot, passing the Portage Automotive 92 of Alex Hebert. Kyle Pellers in the Pellers Ventilation 23 around the outside of the 92, looking for some space. Won't get it out of turn 4, however. The All-Star Collision and Glass, number 21 of Brett Proctor, rolling along in the 4th spot. To go. Rod the Rat Delane with a big lead. Rod the Rat Delane continues to lead in that Camaro. Pellers second. Third, the Portage Automotive 92 of Alex Hebert. Brett Proctor right there in the Big Block Auto and Farm Supply 21. But right now it is all Rod the Rat Delane. Of course, he has competed out here for many, many, many years. Likely almost all of the 40 that Red River Co-op Speedway is now celebrating. And back in the day, back in the 70s, Rod used to run some Chevelles with Big Block Chevrolet power. And of course, Big Block Chevrolet is known as Rats, and that's how he picked up his name, Rod the Rat Delane. Two laps to go, and so far nobody to challenge the 33 of Rod the Rat Delane. Kyle Pellers in the Pellers Ventilation 23 would like to take a run at him, but is about 10 car lengths from doing so. Good race for 3rd and 4th, though. Proctor now in the Big Block Auto Farm Supply 21, sliding by the Portage Automotive number 92 of Alex Hebert. Your leader now heading down the back straightaway on his final lap. Checkered flag is waving, and your winner, Rod the Rat Delane, second. The Pellers Ventilation 23, Kyle Pellers. Then the All-Star Collision 21 of Brett Proctor comes home third. Fourth, the Portage Automotive number 92, Alex Hebert. Next up, Northern Lightning Sprint Association action. Well, if it's your night to cook, pack up the family and head over to Montana's, where the food is so good, they will wish it were your turn to cook every night. Join us at Montana's.